Kate was a young girl who loved singing, but was too shy to perform in front of others. Every day, she would stand in front of her bedroom mirror, holding a hairbrush and singing her favorite songs. She dreamt of one day performing on stage, but her stage fright held her back. Kate's school was hosting their annual talent show, and this year, Kate decided to audition. She practiced for weeks in secret, singing to herself in private. Kate confided in her friend, Tom, about her stage fright. Tom encouraged her to keep trying, and even offered to accompany her on the piano during her audition. On the day of the audition, Kate felt nervous. She could feel her heart pounding in her chest as she stepped onto the stage. But once she started singing, she forgot about everything else. The sound of Tom's piano playing and her own voice filled the room, and Kate knew this was where she belonged. Kate was thrilled when she was selected for the talent show. She was determined to overcome her stage fright and put on the best performance possible. Kate rehearsed backstage, taking deep breaths and giving herself a pep talk. When it was her turn to perform, she took a deep breath and walked onto the stage. As she sang, Kate felt all her fears melting away. She could see the crowd smiling and nodding along, and she knew she was doing a good job. When she finished her song, the audience erupted with applause. Kate took a bow, feeling proud of herself for facing her fears. After her successful performance at the talent show, Kate's love for singing only grew stronger. She auditioned for small roles in school and community productions, and even joined the school choir. With every performance, Kate's confidence grew. One memorable performance was when she was the lead in her school play, Unquote, The Sound of Music Unquote. Kate was nervous as she stepped out on stage and looked out at the crowd. But she started singing the first notes of Unquote, The Hills Are Alive Unquote, and she instantly felt a rush of adrenaline. Kate was in her element, and she sang every note perfectly. The crowd cheered and clapped as the song came to a close. Kate felt like she was unstoppable. As Kate's passion for performing grew, so did her confidence. She auditioned for the school musical and landed a small role. Then, she started performing in local community theater shows and built up her acting and singing skills. Kate even started performing at open mic nights and local coffee shops, facing her fears and sharing her talent with others. The more she performed, the more confidence she gained. However, Kate's journey wasn't all smooth sailing. During a production of Unquote, Romeo and Juliet Unquote, at the community theater, Kate forgot her lines and froze on stage. The embarrassment and shame she felt were overwhelming. After the performance, Kate cried to her parents, saying that she wasn't good enough and would never be able to succeed. But her parents encouraged her to keep trying and to not let one bad performance keep her from her dreams. Kate didn't let her setback defeat her. She worked hard to improve her stage presence and memorize her lines. She attended acting classes and signed up for vocal lessons. Kate even started to write her own songs. As Kate continued to perform, people started to take notice of her talent. She received more and more offers for roles in local theater productions. She began to feel like she was finally starting to achieve her dreams. As Kate prepared to graduate from high school, she knew that she wanted to pursue a career in the arts. She auditioned for prestigious theater programs and landed a spot in one of the country's top schools for performing arts. Despite the challenges that came with being a student, Kate worked hard to perfect her craft. She performed in every school production and auditioned for any outside roles that came her way. Kate knew that this was her chance to make it big. After years of schooling and hard work, Kate finally received her big break. She was cast as the lead in a new Broadway musical. Kate was thrilled, but also nervous about performing on such a big stage in front of so many people. As Kate prepared for her opening night, she took deep breaths and reminded herself of her journey. When the curtains rose, Kate was center stage, singing the opening number. She could feel the warmth of the crowd and a smile spread across her face. All of her hard work had paid off. Kate's talent was finally recognized, and she became a household name. Her Broadway role led to more and more offers for prominent roles in theater and film. However, she never forgot the journey she took to get there, and the struggles she faced along the way. Kate used her success to inspire others, often leading workshops teaching young artists about facing fears on stage and the mindset needed to excel. Eventually, she began using her platform to make social change, partnering with organizations and promoting social justice. Kate knew that her dreams began as a young girl singing into a hairbrush, and she always promised herself she would never forget that.